Welcome to Gigzone Cornwall. This is the December edition. Now, how do you know that this is the December edition without actually looking somewhere down the bottom where it says this is the December edition? Well, there is a subtle hint in the studio scenery. My goodness, there's tinsel. Yes, it's Christmas. This is the Christmas edition. Now, many sort of upmarket television shows that you might have, say, on the BBC, might have a nice big Christmas tree in the corner. We couldn't afford a Christmas tree, could we? I had to go hunting round in some box randomly in my attic to find this rather manky tinsel. Never mind. Now, I better tell you what's on the show this month. We've been down to a festival. Great, so there's a festival, it's called Lowender Perren, a little bit more about that in a sec. We've also got the what's on, find out what gigs are around Cornwall, and also an acoustic set from Dan Aston, and we'll be finding out about a new project that he's got coming up. And do you know Area 51? Great band in Cornwall. We've got Harry Douglas from Area 51 coming in for a chat. And we're also off down to Hale. So, that's what's coming up. Now to Perranporth.
We're called Hanterhir, and this song's called On Gomfort.
With the
you very much, Hanterhir. First of all, I think you're a four-piece, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes. So what's happened to the drummer?
The drummer's a slacker.
The drummer's a slapper.
A slacker.
That too. A slapper.
That too.
Oh, a slapper.
That too.
Right. Okay.
He's at a beer festival.
He's at a beer festival. I mean, this is a festival of music. There's beer here. What's he worried about? Not coming.
He's got multi. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
He's got. Hang on. What are you going to say?
I think you should.
Maltese. He's got small Maltesers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So hang on. So you are
Martin.
You're Martin. You are
Ben.
And you are
Peasy.
Peasy.
My real name's Martin as well, so it'll get confusing, wouldn't it?
So just tell me about your type of music. What do you do?
We play guitars.
In the alternative folk.
Yeah. Our songs are based on Cornwall. Really?
Okay, all right.
Really?
So that song on Gomfort, what was that about?
It's about sort of standing up and saying that you're Cornish, and there was sort of like a setting in my head of looking up from Newquay Beach and seeing lots of hotels and thinking, not very long ago, there used to be Cornish people who lived up there. There used to be people who lived up there, not necessarily Cornish people, but there used to be people who lived there, and now it's just horrible hotels.
Now that song was in Cornish, okay, so why did you do a song in Cornish?
Because we're from Cornwall.
All right.
No one asks, I don't know, Damon Albarn why Blur sing in English.
Yeah, good answer.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
Okay, now we have been at various gigs recently, Gigzone Cornwall, and we found that there is a propensity of beards going on, and we've got some fair few good beards going on here.
Yes.
So just tell me about your beard styling.
Mine hides my double chin.
Oh, right. Okay.
Basically.
Can we
It does
have
hide it quite well, actually.
Yeah, I can see where that might happen.
I'm just too lazy to shave. I used to have a full-on goatee that went down to there, but now I just can't be bothered to shave. I mean, that's really bad.
This is just laziness.
Yeah,
It's not even a beard, really. This is just 4 days without bothering to pick up a razor.
One more time. Hossa! Yeah! Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Well done.
My goodness, that was the Loft Dwellers at Lowender Perren. Great Scottish group there. Power folk, I suppose it's called. And I'm absolutely whacked. Now, you can get lots of music like this. Lowender Perren every October. So, it's just coming up to Christmas now. You might as well start looking online for what's happening at Lowender Perren in 2012. Now, one of the organisers is here lurking. Merv Davey, one of the organisers. Merv, now just tell me, what is Lowender Perren all about and how did it come about?
Lowender Perren is about fun. It's about enjoying yourself. It's about getting out there and being Celtic, being Cornish, having a really good time all together.
So, a bit of this as well.
A fair bit of that.
A bit of that.
But a bit more energetic, a bit of that as well.
Yeah.
High energy, high octane.
So when did it start?
It started years ago.
1970s, was it?
Yeah, 1970s it started. We were inspired by the Celtic festivals in Brittany and in Ireland. And we thought, well, we got to have some of that. Let's get going. And we set our own festival up. And of course, we had a combination of the Scottish group like we've got here now, Irish and Breton, and suddenly, bang, it was all together and we were away. I don't think we've stopped since.
But there's some great musicians around in Cornwall. We've just heard from Hanterhir.
Excellent, absolutely. Well, there we are. And the point is, you see, is by bringing in these Celtic bands from Britain and Ireland, we can show where we're all going, and the Cornish bands can follow on suit. It's good.
And if you're a musician, we've also seen a bit of a session up the top of the bar there.
Yeah, we'll go.
Musicians sat together and just having a try.
Yeah, and you can sit down there, and the point is that it's a trad music festival. You haven't got to be a virtuoso. You can join in at any level. You can dance at any level. Even you were dancing. It was amazing. I was quite spectacular. Yeah.
Okay, now you are well known for playing the bagpipes.
Great son, yeah. My one and only sin.
But they're very antisocial, aren't they? Are you an antisocial person?
Of course I'm not.
Is that your worst antisocial habit?
My worst antisocial habit is playing bagpipes at 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning?
Well, you've got to play sometime.
Where is this habit performed? No, come on, this is somewhere near Bodmin, I think.
Yeah, I am the Phantom Piper of Withy near Bodmin.
You're scaring off the beast of Bodmin.
I was once, but he caught me up. Caught me up, he did, yeah.
Look, anyway, so Lowender Perren 2012. Have a look online. What's the website? www.lowenderperran. I'll spell that for you. LOWENDERPERN.co.uk. There you go. Right, drag me off, please. Mark. So that was Lowender Perren, a great festival. Make sure you look up Lowender Perren for 2012. Now straight on to the What's On section of the programme, starting with the 9th of December, that's a Friday. In Truro at the Live Bar, there's Mad Hatter 2.0. 2.0? Why 2.0? Perhaps you might ask. 1.0 might have been the original member lineup of the band, and then they sacked some members. I don't know. Find out for yourself. Also in Truro, B-side Bunters, The Surgeons and Mr. Postman. Wadebridge on the 10th of December at the Swan Hotel, Citizen Smith. Wasn't Citizen Smith programme in the 1970s, Up the Revolution, that sort of thing? Might be. Penhallow, the White House, Motown Pirates. What sort of music might the Motown Pirates be playing? Thinks. Motown, very likely. Saturday, 17th of December, we've got Boscastle, the Cobweb Inn, Whiskey Thieves, so if you want to nick some bottles of whiskey, go along. Hold the Sun, they're also playing. I'm not sure where they're playing. Where are they playing? Anyone in the studio? No. Okay, we'll...
Ritz.
The Ritz.
17?
That's it.
17. Penzance, the Ritz, with honey.
That's Harry Douglas, who we'll be hearing from in a second, from off at the side of the studio. Okay, so to the Thursday, the 29th of December, Camborne Clipper Bar, Honey are playing. And then Saturday the 31st of December, Gunners Lake Rising Sun, One for the Road. Now you might notice that down the bottom of the screen we've got some other gigs that you can go and see. So that's all from the What's On this week. What's going on next? We've got a great guy called Daniel Aston who's going to play for us. Daniel, come and sit down on the special sofa for Gigzone Cornwall. Daniel, just quickly tell us about what you've done so far. You're quite a virtuoso guitarist, I hear.
Yes, well, I've been working a lot on my solo stuff recently.
Yes.
So that's what I'm playing right now.
What actually catches my eye is you've got a much nicer guitar than I've ever bought. It looks nice. Doesn't that look nice? Doesn't his guitar? Harry, what would you say? Good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Harry.
Yeah.
Could you just keep it to yourself? Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Even if I ask you a question. Now, what sort of style do you normally play?
Well, in my other projects, in my bands, I play kind of hard rock, heavy metal, but today I'm going to be playing some folk for you. So
Okay, and it's
acoustic
called
stuff.
Flight, I understand.
It's called Flight, yes.
Okay. you very much. Now, Daniel, that was very folky, but you're doing, I believe, a glam rock
That's
project.
right, kind of,
yes.
yeah, glam hair metal, kind of bringing back the 80s.
Oh, bringing back the
style
80s
for the
to
21st
Cornwall.
century.
Daniel Aston, and it's going to be called, what's the
Danger
band?
Teaser?
Danger Teaser. Look out for Danger Teaser before long, coming with, are you going to wear some big shoes?
Denim leather. Yeah,
Denim
all that
leather,
kind of stuff,
big
yeah,
shoes,
bringing it
stuff
back.
like that. Brilliant, thank you very much for
Okay.
coming into the studio.
Thank you.
Okay, so watch out for Danger Teaser, Daniel Aston around Cornwall. Now we're off down to Hale.
Don't believe me, but tell me that's if I tell you I'm in love with you. Don't believe me, but I tell you that the rose is down for you. But it's not just another thing, read the world I'm singing to. Don't believe a word, the words so easily spoken. With your heart just like that promise.
So we're at the Blue Anchor in Helston, outside the Skittle Alley, where they have great bands, and this is one of the bands. It's called High Voltage. Hey! Now, I'm going to try and get the names. You are Heron, like the bird, as you said. You're Mark, not like a bird. You're Evo, as in the stick.
Yes, but not like a Graham. Nice, boring.
Graham
Hicks.
Graham Hicks. Okay, right. So, Mark, just tell me, what is High Voltage?
Classic rock band, Led Zepp, AC/DC, Pink Floyd, Thin Lizzy, everything from 70s, 80s, 90s, some recent stuff. Yeah, in your face.
In your face.
Live and loud rock and roll.
Live and loud rock and roll in your face. Heron, just tell me, what do you play?
Electric guitar.
Electrified one, not classical, acoustic or anything?
No, electric.
Okay, so
Not lead?
No, he's not a lead guitarist no more. He's not a lead, is he? He made that mistake once before.
So how long have you been going?
Well, these guys formed in 2008. And
They formed, what, out of the soil? Evolved.
Yeah. Selling the big issue, and we said, "You interested in joining the band, mate?"
Sorry, you were selling the big issue?
He was.
Oh, he was.
We took pity on him, so we thought we better bring him in.
Yeah, so I
He's been with
joined.
us. This is his 40th.
Can you just do your big issue selling bit? Go on.
Issue, big
He's
issue.
He actually cries when he's doing it.
And you play
I play bass and lead sing.
lead sing, bass and lead sing at the same time. Bit McCartney going on there.
Close my eyes. And
Drums and vocals, lead and backing.
God, you're all multi-talented. Do you do anything?
No.
He's actually the roadie as well. He's here.
We're now back in the wonderful studio here at Vertigo in Truro. Yeah, well, thank you very much. And we've got an audience. Let's have some audience noise. You don't have to show them the audience. Okay, you've seen the audience. You can see how full the studio is. So what are we doing now? We've got Harry Douglas from Area 51 in the studio. Harry Douglas. Harry, do you know, I have so much wanted to have you come and sit on the sofa and speak to me about Area 51. Haven't I been talking about it all the time? Yes? Yes. Have I? Thank you for backing me up. I haven't actually.
No.
But come on, tell me.
You can die now, that's safe.
Yeah, tell me, what is Area 51? If people haven't seen Area 51, is it where all the aliens are?
No, well, that's debatable. That's half the mystique about it. The idea behind Area 51 is the original Area 51 is that it's just kind of a place in Nevada that the government doesn't like to talk about.
Where's Nevada? Is it somewhere in West Cornwall, like St. Just?
Yeah, you need to get out more. It's well, near California, let's just put it that way.
Okay.
And this is sort of a hidden away area that the government for a long time just like, no, nothing there, it's no problem. Just like, oh, can we see it? No.
Right.
It's like, why not? Just like, well, you just can't. And if you step on the grounds, we'll shoot you.
Oh.
Yeah,
So if you come to an Area 51 gig, do you get shot?
Shuffle a rock? No, that's cheesy as hell. Now, you, well, you'll walk out feeling like you probably lost a pint of blood. God knows I do after I did. But no, it's we are just, a 4-piece rock band giving it our all every night. And believe me, the next day I feel it, so I must be giving it all.
And Gigzone Cornwall is going to attend one of your gigs.
Yes!
And we're going to have a bit of your gig from sometime in the next few weeks on the January edition.
Excellent.
So just tell me about some of the songs. Did you play your own stuff?
Yeah, we play some of our own stuff, but we intersperse that and try and seamlessly transition between
Transition, that's a long word for. Come on, what
English major? What do you want?
Can you just shorten the words? Let's assume we've got some audience here who don't understand. Do you understand those words?
We make them link them up. We smash them together real good.
No, you haven't got a Cornish accent or even an English accent.
I've got a cold. Sorry about that.
No.
Directly.
Does
that help?
Well, yeah. No. Where'd you come from?
New Jersey. Originally.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
So is that the influence of having the Area 51 and the California and all that stuff?
That's more my personal, just sci-fi buff.
You're a geek.
Side.
You're a geek, aren't you?
Is it not obvious? Come on, I'm wearing a shirt from Terminator 2.
No, you asked me not to ask you about what you've been doing today.
No.
So what have you been doing today?
Don't ask.
Oh, come on, what have you been doing today?
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Right, okay, that's enough from Harry Douglas. Get off. Right, that's it. So we've now got the prize from the last one. Now there was a continuity error in the last edition. Did you notice it? No, well, you did, because Caroline from Vertigo actually did notice, and she won the prize. Come here, Caroline. Don't trip over the wires. Come and sit down next to me, Caroline. Now, people who've watched Gigzone have noticed you before because you danced on the table.
Yes,
but you're
that's
not
right.
going to do any dancing because you've got a very festive
My
hat.
festive Christmas hat
And
on.
does that dance?
Yes, it does.
Can we
Would you
see it dancing,
Would you like to
please?
push the button?
Okay. Right, so very quickly, I've got to give you the prize for noticing that I was wearing a lapel mic clipped to my nipple, like that. Did you like that little nipple there? Right, okay, so you noticed that,
Yes, I
and
did.
you won the prize.
I
Now it's a
did.
nice prize,
Was
and it's a
that
very
the prize?
Christmassy prize. No, that's not the prize. Very Christmassy prize
Right.
this month because. You notice by the
I did,
tinsel,
you did.
it is Christmas. Can we have the prize? Daniel Aston has the prize.
no.
It's a bauble. Look, you've won a Christmas bauble.
That's a beautiful
Isn't
Christmas
it?
bauble.
It is actually very
too, I have those
heritage. It's 1970s heritage bauble. And anyone coming into the studio bringing teas and coffees, could you not
they go-
squeak the door so much? Thank you very much. We've got the tea and coffee. Bring the tea and coffee over here.
Is it too well with tea and
You're
coffee?
welcome. Tea and coffee.
Just
If
too
you're
well.
going to bring it in, bring it right and put it on the table next to the dancing hat.
fact, you
Thank
have to
you
wear
very
it.
much. There you go. Right. Okay. So that's it. You can go now. You can go now. You've had enough. No, you can go now. Thank you. Thank you.
What's
Right. Okay, so we're going to talk about what's on at Vertigo.
Right, yeah,
so
what
we've
is on
got
at Vertigo?
a live DJ every Saturday night. Yes? Live DJ. Okay. We've got Ben Sutcliffe from the People String Foundation, the 12th of December. We've got Matt Stanton, acoustic set live Monday the 19th December. Vertigo Christmas Party! With DJ Sizzling Seagull. Is that a Sizzling Seagull? Seagull on a barbecue?
No, different seagull.
Okay, and then New Year's Hollywood Party, free tickets in advance for, when's that? Oh, it's somewhere in the new year. Right, okay, so that's what's happening. You can keep that bauble
Oh,
now.
thank
Enjoy it,
I will
enjoy
enjoy
it.
it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you,
We'll give you a mwah.
Hey, rocks off, honey. Get 'em out now, get 'em up downtown. Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey. Get 'em out now, get 'em up downtown. Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey. Get 'em out now, get 'em up downtown. Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey. Get 'em out now, get 'em up downtown. Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey. Get 'em out now, get 'em up downtown. Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey. Get 'em out now, get 'em up downtown, yeah, yeah.
So we've seen lots of bands, we've seen High Voltage in Helston as well, what a band. Now, this has been Gigzone Cornwall, the December, the Christmas edition. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to have more Gigzone Cornwall next year. So if you've enjoyed it, likey. There's also the email address and also there's the Twitter account, Gigzone Cornwall. Follow us there. So, Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, all of that. Don't eat too many mince pies, don't drink too much, well, go on, whatever. See you next year.